But I was a big middle finger guy for a while.
Whoa,
I figured out the middle.
that's pretty fucking
You get
dangerous.
a result out of people. You get a reaction. You just go.
Out of cops or just people?
Everybody.
Yeah,
when my parents weren't looking, I'd
out the car window.
Everybody.
Did anyone ever come up and tell you?
Yeah, people would immediately.
Yeah, I got told on before. It sucked. Thank God I was with my Uncle Neil. He's cool. My parents would have completely freaked out.
Backseat of the station wagon?
Yes, exactly.
All day, facing backwards? Oh, yeah. Doesn't count. Nice try. You thought you got me in trouble.
Have you got a school bus fired up anytime soon?
A school bus?
Yeah, like have you pulled up behind a school bus and got the kids fired up?
No, I like it though.
I had them going. I had them going not too long ago. What were you hitting them with? They hit me with finger, and I started laughing and going, ooh.
Yeah.
The finger back, dude. They go, ah. Defensive coordinator.
The
Sandler
Sean Payton.
Yeah. And he goes,
yeah.
It was
Kevin
James.
Sean Payton.
Dude, the movie's good.
I'm going to check it out.
You'll get fired up.
Right.
Him coming back to his high school team and he's watching his like son's team and he's like, "Fuck's that guy doing?" He's like, I'm not going to say anything. He goes down. He's like, "Hey, and he starts. It's so fucking funny.
There's a clip I have to show you. It's a great high school football clip. It's from the early 90s of it's this Texas playoff game, semifinals. This team's down like 42-17 with like 2 minutes left. They score a touchdown, but the radio announcers are from the team that's losing. And they're like, "All right, we got some fight in us left. All right, good boy." And then they get the onside kick, score again. And they're like, "Hey, you never know.
We got a ball game."
Then they get another onside kick, score. They're like, "God damn, we're right back in this thing. Here we go, boys." Get another onside kick. They're like, "We did it. Oh, my God." They score a touchdown. They're like, "Oh, the most improbable comeback of all time." There's like 10 seconds left. They kick it off. The other team returns the kick. They lose. These dudes are like, "Oh, no. Oh, God. No, God bless those kids. I feel sick." Fuck.
Restarted?
Hey, we're live.
Oh, my gosh.
We're here with Tim Dillon.
What's up, guys? It's
What's
beautiful
up, dude?
home. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
today.
thanks, man.
Thank you.
I got to get a cleaning lady.
They're around.
Yeah.
I figured you can get one easy. You could get several.
I don't think I'd have to get in a car. I think I could walk
within
a block.
You could get one like on a bus stop. Anybody will do it.
Yeah.
Anyone will come back to the house.
Yeah.
That and an exterminator.
Oh, yeah.
You can get an exterminator here.
I need one. These flies.
In 5 minutes, they'll just come over the house. They'll invent problems that aren't there. They'll tell you about other things you don't have that you might have.
The mail lady here yesterday worked as an exterminator for me. There was a possum dead in the front.
No way.
And she was like, "I got rid of that possum. It's been here for 4 straight days." I was like,
"Is that what was stinking?"
I'm hoping that's what stinks. Something in this house occasionally stinks like shit.
It's probably a dead animal.
And I was hoping it was the dead animal.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Where was it located?
It was out front left.
That's where you were catching the smell.
Front left, though.
Yeah.
I've been catching it. I have been catching on this side of the house, which is nice.
That's a dead poss.
Hopefully, but it must have been
coming
dying
through the walls.
Must have been dying for like a month in there, and then went out front to die. Finally, I don't know.
Did the right thing, yeah.
It did the honorable thing.
Yeah.
And
where did she put this thing?
I don't know.
She sells it to like a tax.
She was like, "I found it." She was like, "Just so you know, I got rid of that dead possum." And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
The Wuhan lab. They're selling the animals out of the back door.
Today, if you have like 14 cars following you, like how do you do anything? I mean, besides obviously make history.
He just chills at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, true.
Here's the bros outside with machine guns. Look at that unit cop over there.
Dude.
Holy shit. That guy's like 6'8".
Did you see the video of the guys who held the dude down on the platform in Philly?
No.
There was a guy shot someone on the subway, and these 2 dudes held him down the whole time until the cops got there and they wrestled him off the L or whatever.
Nice.
And dude, they're holding him down. The cops ran up to him, are so fat. Dude, they literally waddled. It was insane, dude. It was fucking insane. But yeah, it was one guy came, he was pretty fat. And the other guy like held his belt and literally, it was like looked like he should have like been on bed. It was insane how fat these dudes were.
Reasonable question. They'd be like, "Hey, so there were like 30 murders yesterday." And then she'd be like, "I'm not tolerating this."
It's so good. It's so good.
So she would be like, "I'm not tolerating this."
She'd go, "I'm not tolerating this. We're moving on." And they'd be like, "We're just asking a 14-year-old shot 4 people in a mall, and she'd be like, this is confrontational. I know where you work. I know the people you work for. And she had this like raspy, guttural voice. And she refused to be accountable for anything that would go. People just bring up what went on in the city. They go, hey, so a flash mob robbed and beat a couple outside of RPM Seafood last night. And she'd be like, we're not doing this today.
I've been hanging out with Billy and Spud the last couple of days. I got hit with a lot of fucking things. The nanny, Jill was the nanny to his original marriage.
Yeah.
Oh,
allegedly.
She's also not a real doctor.
Billy and Spud.
They call her a doctor. She's not really a doctor.
No.
She's not a doctor.
She's like a kindergarten teacher.
It's crazy.
She's like a doctor of
like
kindergarten education.
Elementary school, and they call her Dr. Jill Biden. So it's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
I thought Michelle Obama would be their best choice because she's not a politician. She doesn't have a record. People like her.
But she has to hide her dog.
She must be hiding
That's the only
something.
problem. The only issue is that she's a guy. And that's the only issue.
That's the only, like, for real, I know that's a fun conspiracy.
Yeah.
But there is something preventing her from becoming president.
No, 1,000%.
Because she would be president in a landslide.
She'd be the president in a
Every day
landslide.
they don't announce her, I get closer to being like,
something's going on there.
maybe she has a cock. Was like mad at her.
She's like, I can see you.
Even though she didn't she's like, I see you right there. You're right there. Don't play games.
You didn't like that?
So then during the game, at one point, they're next to each other there's someone else is shooting foul shots. Mm-hmm. So the chick just keeps going like this to her, which fair enough. Then at the end of the game, LSU's up 15. As soon as the buzzer sounds, that lady just follows her around, going like this for a while. Okay. And then started pointing like, I got a ring. The white chick was like, why are you mad at me? Like,
so LSU won, and then
LSU won
like,
the championship, and when the buzzer sounded, that lady followed her around, taunting her instead of like, we won.
Yeah. So what's the race?
Everyone's mad. Well, the guy from fucking Portnoy, tweeted he was like, classless piece of shit, and then everyone's mad. He Kumia. Well, I wouldn't say. No, Kumia would have.
Yeah.
Something's up.
What is going on?
She's the perfect candidate, except for the fact that she was a man when she met her husband.
You know what's nice is if they run her, Trump will, when he gets desperate, in a debate,
it's coming out.
You have a cock.
No, Big Mike is coming out in that debate.
That's what they're calling her. They're calling her Big Mike. I'm not calling her Big.
I'll turn it down.
Fuck Sean Gardini.
Need AC, dude. Yeah, I like it cold. It's so oppy, dude. It's so oppy right now.
It's so oppy.
Gardini might be the ops. You're the fucking ops, dude.
You think so?
Gardone, when are you gonna stop opping, bro? Oh shit!
Turn the TV on.
Turn it off with my thick ass.
Did you turn the TV, dude?
My little thickie. All right. How are you, dude?
Good, man. I slept till 7 a.m. today. I'm feeling good.
Whoa, sleeping in.
Full 7 a.m.
Lazy bones.
Full 7
Must be
a.m.
nice.
I'll tell you what. It was. Today, woke up on the beanbag. Fucking.
You woke up on the bag?
Yeah. Maya wakes up at like 5 every morning, so I try to put her back down. If I lay on the beanbag, there's like a good chance she'll fall asleep, but I immediately pass out. So I just fucking wake up on a beanbag on my back, just like, ugh.
Yeah.
And I look at the light through the blinds, and I'm like, fuck, it's still 5. I looked, it was bright sunlight. I was like,
Looks in like 15 minutes after the supposed it starts. No one's there yet. There's like 3 weird people that I barely know. And then Caitlyn Jenner walks in. She walks in, she's like 6'4", built like a brick shit house, walks in. She's, a specimen, right? Yeah. She walks in. She shakes my hand. I go, you're really punctual. She goes, and I taught my kids how to be punctual too. They're all punctual. And it's like the most dad thing to say ever. And then she like shakes my hand. I'm like, yeah. So like we give her a drink and like you just like then like more people start to come. Maybe there's like 20 people there now. And then she's just talking about how no one's patriotic anymore in America. Awesome. And how like, so she's standing in the middle of my kitchen showing people pictures of her plane. and going, nobody's patriotic anymore. You know, when I won those gold medals, she goes, people were cheering for me, but they were also cheering for America.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking patriotic. And then she's surrounded by LA godless scum, you know, who have to swallow this message. And like some of them are agreeing. And her trans MAGA influencer girlfriend starts going like, you know, has kind of a low voice, but she's like, she goes, well, she goes,
Kind of a low voice.
well, she goes, well, I think that one of the real problems with this country is that nobody appreciates it for how good it is. And I'm like, yeah, you know, and we're just rah, and it's just it's the craziest.
You're a good guy. What the fuck, dude?
Oh my God.
What the fuck, dude?
It's crazy.
They've been lashing out.
You guys yelled at each other.
Dude, Lemaire lashed out at me earlier.
What'd he do?
As soon as he came in.
What'd he say?
I was saying, where's Matt? I was like, I said, you're his assistant. Where's Matt? And he said, sorry, I didn't get fired from SNL. I was like,
Whoa, what the fuck?
You said that?
Why the abuse? Why the abuse?
I don't know, dude. I'm sorry. I apologize. I think I tried
lashed
to.
out at me.
It's a legitimate
Dude,
question.
I wasn't trying to be like a dickhead. I thought it was funny.
It hurt my feelings.
I thought it was funny.
To be fair, Trump's got like 10 dudes standing outside the place. You should be standing there until I get here, dude. It's all clear. It's all clear. It's all clear. It's all clear. Your acai bowl is on the steps.
Dude, we were in Denver. We were in Denver. We had fucking security at our hotel.
Did you?
So much.
Back in Moscow.
Back in the gulag.
She's back in Moscow.
Mission complete.
There's just a photo of Leah Thomas. She's 7 foot tall. There's all these Chinese people around her. She's welcome back as a hero.
She's
Tiananmen
probably in a
Square
Chinese.
right now, riding a tank going.
She's in a Chinese aquarium right now. Just pops out of the water like, whoa.
Oh, Red Thomas is so strong. Red Thomas is so strong. Cripple America economy for 6 months with her great swimming.
Oh. It's hilarious.
The psyop that China and Russia are putting on us is working.
Amazing.
God damn them.
But I have zero faith that it's them.
No.
Everything. This is all us.
Because we're a country that's just, you have all the ingredients for the crazy that's going on.
Yeah.
You poison the food.
True.
You know what I mean? You poison the food for like 30 years. You make the drugs, the prescription drug. I mean, everything.
Yeah, for real.
All of it, over the counter, all that stuff. You give everybody that.
You give an entire generation of kids meth.
You give an entire generation of kids
25 straight years.
And just
You
fucking
stress everybody out to
shatter
the point
their
where they're,
worldview.
like breaking.
Yeah.
And then you go, let's see what happens.
Yeah, you're alone in the
Let's
universe
toss
and you're nothing.
TikTok and
Yeah.
Instagram into this.
TikTok. Here's Instagram.
Let's reward people for, you know,
shameless behavior.
moaning in a guy's ear at Home Depot. Which those are funny. Yeah. They're so fucking
Those
funny.
are great.
The guy turns around like, hey, motherfucker, you get the fuck away from me. Right? What, daddy?
So that is the best. The kiss. See the kiss guy?
No.
There's a guy who goes around New York and just kisses the top of bald people's heads, and it's the
They
fucking.
probably love it.
No, they get furious.
People get mad?
He's hitting like Honduran immigrants, dude.
Oh,
and
no.
they turn around. They're like, he's hitting like
He's going to get stabbed.
that dude. I don't know. He's a pretty big dude. So he creeps up behind people and just goes right on top of their head, and they look up and they freeze. They're just like, what the fuck? It's just a big guy just going like bye, and he just slinks away.
It's just so funny if
fucking
like
funniest
someone, if someone knew like back then like that was going to replace like the Drew Carey show.
Whose line is it anyway gets replaced by
It's like, you know,
making guys mad about their sexuality.
it's like that used to be Home Improvement. Now it's just a dude kissing.
Bothering.
Just 2 minutes of it too.
It's
Just a
great.
2-minute video.
That's all you need.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
kisses. And you're like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've been watching a lot of drones bothering homeless people.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's so good, dude.
It's decent looking, but California's a mess, and everyone hates California, and everyone hates him and what he's done to California. Like he was the mayor of San Francisco, which is, I mean, it's
Yeah,
a
true.
third world country. And what's kind of interesting about him is how happy he looks all the time.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a state where literally it's collapsing, you can't look that happy all the time. He always kind of looks positive and happy.
True.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Lawyer Lightfoot. She did play the role.
Oh,
She
Lori.
just collapsed personally.
Nobody did it better than her. Nobody embodied the fall of a city physically more than that woman in every respect, by the way. I mean,
What was her superhero costume?
the Corona Destroyer.
She looked like Beetlejuice.
She looked like
fucking
She looked
crazy.
crazy. She looked like the Orkin bug guy with who's like sprays things. No, there's nobody did it better than her.
I want to look at it. She literally
nobody
looks
did
like,
it better
it looks
than
like
her,
she's
bro.
on Howard Stern.
She left it all in the office, though. You got to give her that. She truly
now
left
she's
it
at
all.
Harvard.
What?
This is why we're a fucked up country.
What is she? What'd you go to
She's
Harvard?
teaching at Harvard. I don't know. She's teaching politics, government at Harvard.
P22.
And then it started shredding. This was like the mascot of LA, this guy P22. Then it started just killing dogs and cats and attacking people in the base. So then they just quietly killed it. They put it down. This cat, this big cat that was like the mascot of like, it was on social media, like I'm in the Santa Monica Mountains. They would take photos of it, they'd upload it.
Yeah.
And then they just had to quietly like, oh yeah, he's lost his mind, and then just killed it. They were like, oh yeah, he's in Silver Lake now, like busboys at restaurants are like, oh shit, because it's in the alley, like growling. They're like, oh yeah, we just gotta quietly kill. And then they just quietly put it to sleep.
I like that it was on the right side of history at first, though.
Oh yeah, it was doing the right thing at first.
Correct.
Voted
Doing
for
the
Trump.
right thing. It
Yeah.
worked.
Voted for Trump at
They
the
were going to
end.
build
Get these
like
immigrants out
in
of
LA, like they were going to build like a wildlife bridge. I think they have a few of them where like in their minds they think that like,
Oh, hell no.
yeah, they're just going to walk across because they get hit sometimes on like the 101 or 405, and they think no, they'll use the bridge. And none of them used the bridge. No one's seen one of them on the bridge ever. It's just like a little bridge. No one's ever.
Is it like a rope, like a zoo enclosure bridge, or is it just like a?
Yeah, it's like a weird thing that goes over the highway that like I guess like if you're a mountain lion you would just go over that, but no one.
You'd have to hire people to go pss, pss, pss,
yeah,
all day long.
right. And no one sees these mountain lions. Like no one ever sees. It's very rare. They're on a ring cam. You only see them on like a ring cam.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Damn, that's kind of cool though.
It's cool.
They'll
like-
fuck you up, won't they? Won't they
Oh,
attack
they'll
you?
fuck you up.
Oh my god.
They'll fuck you if they're hungry.
They fuck joggers up.
Oh.
Yeah, they will fuck you up if they're hungry for sure, and even maybe if they're not.
Yeah, he's a little fucking.
He was totally
Little
effeminate,
like
dude.
loafers, yeah.
He was totally effeminate. You know what I read?
And also girls my age. Oh my god, look how fucking hot he is in that picture.
Yeah, dude, you did. You weren't doing nothing wrong, bro.
Yeah.
You weren't doing nothing wrong.
My older brother's fucking 38.
Yeah, the older brother looks like a big dick weirdo, dude.
He does look like a big dick weirdo. Guarantee older brother of Hanson has a fucking donger. He looks like a fucking spaniel in this. Look at him. He look like a spaniel of some type.
Yeah, true. That was tough sledding for the oldest Hanson. I wonder if was he like the best at music? Or didn't he just like quietly play guitar? The middle brother got all the shine. The youngest brother was just there to just.
I thought the youngest brother was the singer.
Oh, he's the drummer.
The youngest brother was the drummer. That's why I like the middle one. I've always been a front man kind of guy.
True, yeah. I'm always crazy for drummers, dude.
You love the drummers. You want to fuck. He was in The Guy He Killed's Blood.
Yeah.
Taking pictures with like money as a phone. He got shot like an hour later. They're like, oh, there he is. The ops got him.
That's my whole point was that like it does when dudes try to like get like like the cowboy from Westworld is like I want to get to the game within the game.
Yeah.
It becomes all consuming and like dude, it's like I was thinking of that kid too. I saw the same thing of like I'm the man, I'm it, and it was just like I'm standing in my enemy's blood with $40,000, and it's like the whole thing. I'm not trying to
Can't
sound
talk
like
right now.
I'm not trying to sound
I'm
shitty.
standing in my opponent's blood.
But it does become like a perversion at one. It becomes like crazy, and that I got like real geeked on that, and it was
And all
like,
the comments on those tweets are like, it's like a game. People think it's
game
like
over,
funny.
Yeah. Game
They're
over.
like
RIP.
emojis.
Bull guy.
They're like,
Bull
dude,
guy.
bull guy, clap back. The quick clap back. His ops must have been Amazon Prime. They're so fast. Like, just. Dude, getting fucked up as a coach and spilling the beans to the kids in the locker room. Just be like, God damn, the pussy you guys could get if I was in your school.
What about this girl? You guys like her?
Oh,
Just curious.
See some of those cheerleaders. Those fucking cheerleaders, they're growing up, huh? What do you boys think of that? That's my dream.
Coaching would be
My dream
so
is,
fun.
dude, obviously I love being a comedian, doing stand-up comedy, being a fucking comedian.
Yeah.
But there's a part of me, I have something in me that wants to be a coach.
You should.
There's a part, I don't know what it is, there's a part of me that keeps wanting to scream to a group of dudes, we got guys. I can't even finish the sentence. I just know I want to scream that, whether it's good or bad. We got guys going half-ass out there, not full speed. We go full speed. It's in there, dude. I want it so bad.
You walk in your room at nighttime. No one's in there. It's fucking.
Yep.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know what to say right now.
I don't know what to say right now, but I'm.
Listen up. I am so proud. I want that so bad, dude.
Shit was wrong.
Me.
Dude, you can't tell me he did it.
Textbook had him, dude.
Big time, dude.
Southern fucking weird dork. I bet he's probably whatever. I keep trashing the South. My bad, y'all. I just spent a lot of time down there and I'm having fun.
Lindsey Graham's a Southern weird dork. It's not trashing the South. It's just saying he's probably
but I keep it including Southern as if that's an indicator.
Slightly less, less trustworthy. I hear a Southerner talking slick to me. I'm going, what the hell?
If I hear a Southerner talking, your spider eyes, my antennas perk up, and I go, this guy doesn't know shit. He's from fucking the South. Why don't you just shut up, dumbass?
Does this guy hate the fucking Union, dude? The fuck?
This guy fucking.
This guy trying to bring back. Every time a Southerner talking, I'm like, is this guy trying to bring back slavery? What the fuck?
I say, don't make me bring Sherman back down here, dude.
Oh man, they don't want
you
that.
guys. Oh God, Sherman's coming. We better get out. We better hightail it, boys.
But yeah, it's tough.
What's that? Lindsey Graham.
Oh my God,
kind of looks
dude.
like Brian Kelly, dude. He kind of reminds me of Notre Dame's
He
old
looks like
coach.
Trump mixed with Ellen DeGeneres.
He really does. Yeah. Look, give me his Wikipedia. Where'd that cheese dick go to school? Where'd he grow up? The Citadel?
Central South Carolina.
Oh, that's a Citadel.
University of South Carolina. University of Central South Carolina Law.
Oh, wow. He's a Gamecock through and through.
He's cock. Go Cox.
South Carolina does historically stink.
South Carolina rules, dude.
South Carolina is a state to go visit. Fucking rules. Shout out Hilton Head.
I'm more UNC.
Shout out
I'm more
Charleston.
NC, baby.
North Carolina. I love the Carolinas.
I'm more
dude.
of a Tar Heel myself.
I go to
I must
Carolina
say
in my
so.
mind. I go to Carolina in my mind
Yeah.
a lot. Anytime my girlfriend starts fucking chirping, I say, "Gone to Carolina." I'd start going to the beach. I think, wow, it'd be nice to be sitting on the Outer Banks
Yeah,
with my buddies.
girls got you deaf in one ear.
Yep.
Tell you what, if the military wanted you to have a wife, they'd issue you one.
Mike.
My favorite conspiracy.
Big
Yeah,
Mike.
I'm not saying it. But
It's one of the
someone's
best
saying it.
conspiracies.
It's so funny.
Because it's reached the actual. It's
Yeah.
reached.
Mainstream,
It's reached the dads and uncles.
It has, dude.
Yeah.
My dad and they'll be like, "You mean
No, one of
You mean
my
Big
mother.
Mike?
One of the
Get her
last
the
things
fuck outta
my
here.
mother said in her mental institution in the common area when they were. By the way, we went after she died. We went to like get her stuff, like whatever, like Beanie Babies and stuff that had littered around the room. You know, they called us and they were like, "You want to get her stuff?" My aunt's like, "We should get her stuff." I wanted to be like, just give it to the other nut jobs, right? Just give it to them.
it up.
They're not going to know who's Kermit the Frog this is. They're not even going to remember. One of them, best case, one of them might go, "That's Patty's Kermit." But no one's going to remember. So we go in there to get your dead schizophrenic mother's Beanie Baby. It's the most depressing day ever. Oh my God. And I was so thankful. One like woman, one of her orderlies, like a Jamaican lady, pulled me aside and she goes, "You'll like this. It's really funny." A couple of days before your mom died, like Michelle Obama was giving a speech, and like your mother was sitting there in her wheelchair just watching. And we went over to her. We're like, "Should we leave this on?" And my mother goes, "Should we leave her on?" That's Michelle Obama. And my mother goes, "Yeah, you can leave her on." But then my mother goes, "I think that's a man." So it reached my schizophrenic
It reached
mother.
everybody.
Somehow in her mental institution in Jamaica, Queens, it got to her.
That thing. That's
So right before she died, it's the last thing she learned on earth. It was
16-year-olds, you know,
if you're walking, dude.
depends on how hard I've been training.
If you're walking down the street, you've been getting crushed with CNN, MSNBC. You're like, I'm not going to even worry about
That's
this.
what
I'm
happened
gonna
to
walk with my hands straight down and have a nice dirt.
Hey, guys.
Look at this. I'm doing well right now. I'm not worried at all.
Just got crushed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, you want to hear another old white guy complaint?
What?
When did shoplifting become totally okay? When the fuck? Every time I go into, dude, I'm mad. I went into Dwayne Reed today. Fucking pistachios are behind a locked case.
Oh, dude.
Everything's locked.
It's annoying.
You got to fucking hit a button and have some guy walk down and be like,
pistachios?
could I get a fungal cream?
Yeah, the fungal cream. I can see keeping
You got to
that.
lock that up, dude.
Yeah, that's life-saving technology.
I was late. Because I was with Chappelle all week, not big deal. But then, not big deal. Just had to tell you guys where I was.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, all right, let me tell you about that. So, I was with Dave Chappelle is filming a new special. It was pretty cool. I think I'm allowed to say it.
Yeah, I think
People
so.
were there.
Yeah.
But he filmed it at where he filmed Killing Him Softly. So it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
And then they were like, Dave wants you to open. I was like, yes, I'll absolutely be there. And then I get there and I'm the first opener, which is fine.
Yeah, totally fine.
Obviously fine. The other two it was Lunel and Earthquake.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm number one.
For sure.
And then I get in there, but because it's a taping, they have to start on time. So they're like, all right, 7, get the fuck out there. Dude, I go out to 30% full, all black room. With lights on, no one's in their seats. People are just, the whole time, people are just walking in. Every single show, I fucking ate it like you wouldn't believe. And I just had to stand there like, hey, what's up, guys? People were just, I would make a joke and people would for real be like, no. Oh, no. I'd be like, you know how ISIS is cool, right? They're like, what? And of course, it was this past week. Yeah. So I'm up there like, I support the terrorists, honestly.
That's what sucks. Yeah, you're like, I'm not changing my shit, dude. You guys figure it out.
That was my only saving moment was I would finish it and be like, I understand this isn't the best week for this material. That would be a laugh.
That's pretty funny.
The only laughs I got was making fun of my own set. People were like, yeah, you do suck, dude.
Hard. When they used to pull me, I love
Traps,
that shit.
dude, it's so fun. When someone doesn't see you coming,
Yep.
you get to just level some dude.
It's so fucking
Such
sick.
a cheap fucking shot, too. It's just somebody getting through the line like, oh, I got through. This is great.
Just nail them.
Then you get to fucking hit them and go,
I still love that, dude.
what's up, motherfucker?
Dude, knowing the halfback.
This is my field.
Knowing the half.
This is my fucking field.
Dude, knowing the halfback was behind me and I was fucking hitting
Oh, so nice. Dude, when you block and you see him go by, and you're like,
I fucking
when you
loved
see him
it.
take it to the house, you're like, oh.
It's the best.
Oh, that's so fun.
TV football was so fun.
Yeah.
They're actually, I take it all back. They're so right. This guy was like, this is going to be the best shit ever. Come on. It was so
I would
fun.
give anything to put the pads on and get out there with you, boy.
Dude.
Every coach ever has said that. You don't know how good you have it, dude. The rest of your life is a fucking nightmare. I hate my fucking bitch wife. God damn it. I wish I was with you kids.
To get.
Bringing them back to life.
Yeah, we have where I live. There's a taxidermy place like right on the corner where people will bring in like their dog, and they have a taxidermy. Or like most of it's hunters,
Hunting, yeah.
But every now and then, like somebody will come in with a cat, like a house
Stuff
cat,
a cat.
and they'll do it. They go, "Yeah, we'll do it."
I'm going to bring a dog in and be like, they'll be like, oh, is your pet? Be like, I hunted it. I hunted this dog.
No, I kidnapped this. I took it out of someone's backyard. That's one of my things.
Be nice.
Yeah, you could bow hunt fucking golden retrievers in people's backyards
All day, dude.
That'd be pretty sick.
All fucking day.
Rogan told me when we first moved here, he goes, "My wife saw a zebra," and I go, "Oh, I don't really." And he goes, "Yes." He goes, "There are zebras in the hill country occasionally."
What? There's parakeets. There's wild parakeets.
Well, I'm just saying that's what I was told, and maybe
There could be. There's
there could
parakeets.
be. There could be, but he said that. He goes, "My wife saw a zebra," and I went in the hill country, and I live out there, so I go, "Oh." I go, I've never seen one.
Keep an eye out.
Keep an eye. I'd love to see. If I woke up and I saw a zebra, I'd feel good.
Yeah.
I watched them. I went, what kind of fucking losers? Why didn't I, dude, instantly I just watched the whole movie over his
you
shoulder.
just watch it on his
As soon as I saw
screen.
one thing, I'm like, wait, they live in this world? And I just was 45 minutes of like, just watching it.
I watched
silently.
I
over
watched
his
Guardians of
shoulder.
the Galaxy 3 on another guy's screen, and then I got here, and as soon as I got here, I put it on and just cried. Yeah, I did cry. I did cry. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, dude.
That'll get you.
Holy fuck.
That'll get you.
It's the saddest one yet.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
No, it's not as sad as... You like Guardians of the Galaxy at all?
Yeah, we've watched them all.
They're wonderful. I don't like comic book movies at all.
They're the best.
That one's the best. Yeah, just because it has a
Soundtrack.
good soundtrack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's really all it takes for me to like it.
Chris Pratt's hot ass.
Chris Pratt's fucking cool and funny and hot. He's not over the top like Ryan Reynolds. He does the comedy exactly the right way.
Reynolds is too much, dude. Deadpool is just
Batista's
too
hilarious
much.
in that.
The what?
Batista, he's the big guy.
He's unbelievable.
He's so funny in
It's
that.
unbelievable. Deadpool. I'm gonna remake Deadpool, but dead serious. No jokes.
That'd be fucking good.
No messing around. It'd be so fucking sick. Yeah, Reynolds is just, it's too much. It's attitude overload.
He's got major.
I walked out of the theater.
Yeah.
I went, this is too much attitude. And I just walked out.
Sarcasm is definitely his first language. What a cunt character that is. It's the worst day of your life. You're never going to recover, dude. Because you had tits in 7th grade.
You guys think this stuff's imagine a lady seeing your inverted nipples, dude.
Because you had puffy nipples because you were going through puberty and the girls didn't even know what that was. So they thought you had weird nipples. Fuck. And the one girl that gave head was in there. And you thought you had a chance. Till she saw your fat nipples at the Main Street gym. It's all right. You got vinegar fries after the game and that was worth it. Dude, everybody saw your puffy nipples. Come in, airball way up, get some French fries. Call it a day, dude.
And then, you know, she went back to Miami.
She went back and sucked and fucked.
She cheated on him back in Miami.
Of course she did.
But he was so fucking devastated that he...
Hoes and tricks, dude.
Dude, on the military base, what he did, he was so... he turned back to the bottle, started getting drunk all the time.
Yeah.
And then he started partying with girls. So he would go out to all the military women and be
this guy got fat as hell, drunk, and started partying with girls.
He would go, I'm having a banger, dude. At my house, all the other dudes are going to be there. He'd invite 9 chicks and no dudes came, and it was just him and 9 chicks.
That's fucking crazy.
He would tell them, like, I'm not trying to fuck you guys. I'm deeply depressed. Can we just get drunk and play board games at my house?
Whoa.
Yeah. And he would just party. But then he got
That's
the
nice.
Dude, he's this guy who fucking rules.
I would love to get drunk and play board games with girls.
With the ladies, dude, and like, guys, I promise I'm not trying to fuck you.
I'm not trying to fuck you guys. My dick
So
doesn't even
depressed.
work. I'm
It's
sad,
just,
dude.
Who cares, dude? Let's just play. They would blast
Please, and
music.
then just dominate them in Scrabble. Like, that's not even a word, you stupid bitch.
The waitress was, let's just say, unmotivated. Okay.
Oh, he's on their fucking ass.
Yes, and it's like Easter, so it's like, you know, who gives a shit? So Lewis called the manager over and said, I quote, "It's the maybe top 5 funniest things I've ever heard in my life." He goes, listen, he goes, we all want water. He goes, I know the waitress is getting a money sign tattooed on her stomach. But when she gets back, can we get some fucking water? And he said it's oh my God. It was the craziest. It's Easter. It was amazing. He's still my probably one of my top 3 people ever.
Oh, he's the best.
I mean, you forget how much you love him, and then like when we were over here just watching, we just watched his live stream of him playing Call of Duty. It's so fun.
It's amazing.
He just fully reads the chat.
He's reading the chat. He's like, "Yeah, fuck you, pussy." Fucking right, doggy. Yeah. I don't even time it. I just sit here and go, "That's got to be done." And then I go, "What should I eat? What do I have? I have a can of beans." Can of beans is so good, though. Baked beans, dude.
Yeah. You have even ripping?
I don't think I was going nuts, dude. I was afraid if I would fart and it would echo, and I'd be like, "This ghosts are."
You have to wrap that furry ass blanket. Yeah, dude, these pillows are so nice, man.
Yeah, this is nice.
But yeah, let's go to the page. Dude, I'll show you. I'll teach you the ways. It's easy.
Please.
You feel like the biggest dumbass when you first learn how to cook.
A cooking show.
True, we could, dude. We could cash in. We could totally cash in. It'd be nice.
I don't know.
You feel like a dumbass. The first time you make a meal for somebody, it's
He's
like
back, dude.
kind of like showing your penis. He's on the fuck. He likes you. He's on the microphone wire. No way he sustains that, dude. How, dude?
He's gonna be alive, dude.
He's a dragon. Well, let's do it. Let's switch to the motherfucking Patreon. Yo.
Join the Patreon to see if that fly survived.
He's getting another fly in here.
The best thing is when he threatens to fight someone on Twitter. He goes, "I'll fight you right now."
Didn't he get in a beef with fucking Anthony? No.
Opie.
What the fuck was that about?
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, what? I mean,
Yeah, true.
I mean, that's true. What's the meaning of life? That's that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of
What was that
open-ended.
about?
Yeah,
It's a broad question.
that
is a broad one. But yeah, I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck could they be fighting about? But it's, who knows? It's a shame. I hate seeing them fight.
It was fun.
The fight?
I enjoy it. Anytime Lewis gets into Twitter beef, I'm there. I'm
built
watching.
For it. He's built for it.
Yes.
The best was when
Oh,
early
couldn't
Gas
be-
Digital,
yeah.
when it was Ralph's apartment, they would have a team meeting, and I would go. Like we'd all sit there, and Lewis of a team meeting, be like Glenn Ross, and he'd walk in, he'd just like smoke the blunt, and he's like talking about, he's like, all right, what's the ad sales division? And it's just like this retarded woman from Staten Island. Like someone who's like slow and shit. You know?
He was like a fat cat, like a business tycoon.
Like, how we looking? Like, I don't know.
A monocle.
No one knows.
It'd be like someone who took like a 5-hour bus from Staten Island there, who's like learning disabled. And he'd be like,
You don't know a computer? Figure out the fucking
he'd be like, Dana's going to be handling our new ad sales division. And she'd be like sitting there like staring blankly.
They had to.
It's on methadone.
Yeah.
She's on Suboxone, just foaming at the mouth.
The Wild Wild West.
Just say it.
Yo, fuck BET. Fuck BET, bro. Fuck that.
Yo, for real though, fuck BET.
For real, fuck them.
Fuck BET, dude.
With their homophobic ass.
I hate that shit. I was trying to watch the awards and I saw that homophobia and I was I was following on Twitter with the BET awards, like live tweeting and everything. Be like, oh shit. And I saw the homophobia and I was like, man, fuck BET.
Me and my dad sat down to watch the BET awards.
And both got disgusted by the homophobia.
We both said, yeah, I like it crowded. You don't worry about that. You let me do my job. Turn it off, I guess. Or you can't scrub it out.
That's like,
I'm giving him a fucking half hour.
dude. So here's what happens. People think that, and this is
Nobody's waking my ass up.
dude. You'll wake your ass up. Yesterday, I was like, let me just go down there and see what's up, dude. I woke up. I'm like, all right, nice. It's 5 o'clock. We'll go back. I'm gonna bring you upstairs.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, dude. I was like, let's bring you back up to our bed. That's the silver bullet, dude. They pass out if you bring them back up to mom. I mean, you know, mommy and daddy's bed is an absolute.
I mean, that's paradise until you're too old.
True.
Till you're like 5'10". Till you're like 6 feet tall. You're big.
Till you're as tall as me.
Till you're big, you're getting in that bed.
You got to walk under. You're too tall for this
Think of
ride.
having me I was a big fucking kid, dude.
Oh, man.
I was big.
Just thrashing around.
Just being like 150 pounds, being like, can I get in your bed? It's like, God.
That's what my dad claims about Billy. Billy was going in there. My dad claims that the day he felt Billy's stubble hit his, he was like, dude, get the fuck out. But dude,
you gonna put smart on Billy?
That's my dad's story. There was a long line for mommy and daddy's bedroom.
Yeah.
But Billy was like towards the tail end of the family. So he got a nice tour in the bed. That was my dad's story. He felt the stubble. He's like, all right, bro, enough.
Yeah, it's time.
He smelled Billy's coffee breath. He's like, enough, dude. But no, he was talking about the dangers of when your job is nothing but fun and games. So he knew everyone he knew. Dangers. That's what he was talking about. And I was saying how, when you have kids, especially doing like, you're a fucking legendary podcaster. I was like, it's all fun and games.
When you become a broadcasting legend the way you have, it's all fun and games. It's fun time. It's time to dick off with my friends.
It's fun and games. And it's like, I was like, dude, you have to go. Do I keep, because he was talking about his daughter who's like 28. And he was like, yeah, man.
28.
Or I guess 28, but she was like the age where women start to kind of want a family, his words, but they're still getting hammered all the time.
Yeah.
Now he's like, that's a tough time. He's like, you keep the party going, or you have a family. I'm like, got to pick one or the other, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, or you have a family and keep the party going.
Or you keep the party going, and then you end up with some party animals.
Yeah.
Then you give birth to some true party animals.
That's life at the party.
That's exactly. They end up on K&A.
I was
pretty quick.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Those are party animals.
Big time.
Holy shit.
Animal. That's an animal for the Muppets, dude. I got fucked up last night. I was reading a book. I just started it, and they were the guy was talking about how I think 800. He claims 800,000 years ago, dudes started like discovering fire, and he was like, that was the first time.
How far we've come, dude.
Exactly.
We don't even have fire. We have fucking
plasma,
whatever that is.
Just colors. Well, he was saying the reason all the first religions, a lot of them were fire worshipers. Like I think the Zoroastrians were fire worshipers because he was like, that was the first time we got to chill in our long, wretched, miserable lives. Because that was like the first thing you could sit by, and like animals were kind of like, what the fuck is that stuff?
Oh,
so
man.
dudes were just in a blind panic forever. It was the first interruption, just like a constant cascade of just like horrible death and dying, dude. Like you'd go to sleep. A lot of people just get munched in their sleep, which makes sense why I'd be so scared of fucking like the dark.
Yeah, that's why I'm afraid of reflections off mirror the window during the Phillies game.
Your brain's designed to get munched. That's probably why you dream, because you're probably like, your brain's like, all right, you're probably going to get munched. So like,
here's some cool shit.
Here's you jumping really high, you fucking idiot.
Murray's book. So I got the wrong guy, but this book's called The War on the West.
You thought you were going to learn about some
I
IQ.
thought I was learning about the Wild West. I was like half asleep last night. Finished Lafayette. I just bought it. It starts out, it's like, why the fuck's everyone mad about the West, dude? No one cares about China. That's kind of racist. Like, it's literally just that.
Douglas
Murray.
Murray.
I went to sleep listening to Douglas Murray. Woke up, went to Dwayne Reed. I was like, they got to stop stealing pistachios. Now I'm finding out about a gang of kids knocking out an old white guy.
I think he was old. How old was he?
He was like 30. He had a little baby and wife.
He had a baby and wife.
He had a baby and wife. He was walking to a concert. He was walking from Old Fairmount to Union Transfer.
That's what happens. You go. You think it's party time. You think it's time to listen to music and have fun outside. Next thing you know, you got your brain knocked off.
He's fat as fuck. The doctors, the military's like, they have him just where they want him. They're like, this guy's fucked. We're discharging him. We're not paying him. Fuck this guy for abandoning his MOS after we trained him in computers, like hundreds, probably $200,000.
Yeah.
Training. So he goes, bro. He goes in the code. He goes, you guys got to give me a fucking fair shake. If I can pass the military physical examination, it's like, you guys got to fuck off and drop all this bullshit. So they're like, yeah, whatever, dude. You walk with a cane. Dude, he took a day of absence, went to a private pain management doctor, and just got perked up, dude, as perked as possible, and then used the meditative techniques from the SRI Institute and, like, you know, Operation Sunstreak, just classified. Well, I think that's actually unclassified now. He took his meditative techniques from the remote viewing shit.
Yeah.
And just fucking ran 2 miles, did obstacle courses, and did push-ups. And he fucking passed. He passed, dude, for all the bros.
That's incredible.
He passed, and he said he fully
must have been so tired.
Dude, so he collapsed. He passed the 2 miles. He collapsed onto the ground, and his back is just scorching agony. His leg kept acting like it was running, so one of his friends came and sat on his leg to keep it from moving. He was fully fucked up, dude.
This is wild.
He had to take 4 days off. He had to go get treated and get like his body. He was fucked up. He said his eyes were rolling in the back of his head.
Like keep a pension.
Most amazing.
So fucking funny.
It's crazy.
Comments, Instagram. I had no idea. My friend turned me on because I never even got into the comments.
I had no idea.
I was just looking at funny reels.
I have never seen it.
It's great. Somebody's up there like, you guys took our land. Oh, oh. And then the first comment's like, shut up, pussy, take the L. You guys should have fought harder, bitch. Pretty great. Scoreboard's my favorite.
Scoreboard's crazy.
And then you think about who's doing it. It's so funny.
It's like a 12-year-old.
It's definitely a 12-year-old on like his burner account, just like, fuck you, Native American bitch.
It is the weirdest situation because it's like it gets no airtime at all.
What?
The Native American stuff, it's like it gets zero airplay in terms of like the popular press.
Yeah. I don't know.
Although, yeah, it might be because of the res. People can't really, you can't like be a reporter and like pop up on the res and be like, what up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good for them. Steamrolled by the fucking damn.
Lindsey Graham. Make sure I'm right on Lindsey Graham. Is he the one that looks like a boy? He looks like the guy from.
Yeah.
Is he the one who looks like Morgan and Morgan? That fucking child-faced old dude.
Yes.
God, I hate that fucking guy.
Yeah.
He stinks.
Oh, there's for sure.
Like, well, you tell me. You keep talking about that.
Oh,
blah, blah, blah.
He seems like he should have one of those like Colonel Sanders hats on all the time, like the white paper hats.
I'm not racist at all. I swear to God.
I know.
I've never seen a more clearly like we should have slaves type face. That guy had him. Hey,
Hopefully not. Hopefully not, though.
sometimes you can chase pleasure.
Sometimes.
Fuck it. You know who I think should decide whether or not I chase pleasure?
Yeah.
Brett Kavanaugh.
True.
I think he should be the judge.
What about death penalty?
Kill him.
True. You're just fucking
Cut their fucking heads off, dude. For real.
Yeah, no, I
Did you
just
say less is more?
less is more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
less is more,
Just fucking, you want the guilt? You're Robespierre.
How dare you? You know I was just reading Lafayette, dude.
Sorry.
I'm the marquee, dude. Don't you dare.
Well, dude, speaking of doing secret, furtive business, dude, maybe you don't want the people to know what you're up to. You've heard me talk about how important it is to have a VPN to protect your online privacy.
Yeah, you don't want them coming back and seeing you Google nearest abortion center.
Choosing a VPN you trust is equally as important.
Hey Siri, where can I get this fucking baby scooped out?
Hey Siri, when does a heartbeat start?
Yeah, because the family dynamic's perfect.
It's true. No, but she said your belly specifically looks like Peppa Pig's dad's
Your
belly.
belly doesn't look like Peppa Pig.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I'm the whale, dude. I watched the movie and I said, that is me. That is exactly how I do it. He just talked.
This is the whale's thumbnail. You could see it.
That's not true.
Devastating.
Did you Google it right away when they said?
No, I knew exactly what it was. I've seen the fucking thumbnail.
You gotta watch the movie, dude.
I refuse to
You
watch.
got a Captain Ahab, dude. You have to see
I will never watch.
That's the elusive whale, dude. You have to watch it.
Women's top 10.
Yeah. Rather than being like,
And even a
whoa.
fucking tease top 10 would be nice too. If we're going to really do it.
True. Yeah, if we're gonna really
Just
get into
fucking
it.
swimming highlights.
ESTN, dude.
Yeah, ESTN. Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be
Just
so
a dude fucking who joined the track team, just scorching those bitches.
That would be funny to like just take it so far and like there's like the top 10 plays and like number 3 is just 2 guys having sex and you're like, fuck, what is this?
Sorry, you don't like that, conservatives? Number 3, look at the way he fucking jammed it in this guy's ass.
Dude, give me
Whoa, slam a jamma. Oh man.